What is going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Had a great productive day today. Just got back in the office. Well, I've been back in the office for about 30 minutes. So anyway, yesterday I received a message from a colleague, a guy that I've met through social media, who's actually one of my students now. And he asked me yesterday through private message DM. He said, Courtney, do you? And I want to show you guys. All right, the comment. He said, do you experience a shift in people's attitudes as you start to grow? And guys, the answer is hell yeah, you do. You know, guys, how the way I explained it to this gentleman, and like I said, me and him, we are very like-minded. I say people who have a high vibration, and you can kind of sense that, right? When I experienced this, a shift, a difference in people's attitudes as I was growing as an individual within everything, myself, my mind, my business, everything. I noticed a shift. I noticed certain people, like he was saying on the phone, they stop communicating with you. They stop calling you. They stop liking your Facebook posts. It's something that it does bother you, because the reason why is out of a place for us, the people that deal with it, of a place of confusion, right? The place of confusion, because you are, now I'm gonna say, you think you are doing something good for yourself, right? And you think that these certain individuals will be proud of you, okay? And unfortunately, guys, I just hate to say it, but it's just the way it is, okay? Some people are not just going to be proud of your accomplishments, your achievements, and enjoys you seeing or reaching your goals, right? And I kind of reflect back to business. And I'm going to use this as a example. I remember when I first started my business, right? I used to cater to lower end clients, people who want to pay the $99 whole house special, all right? And after I realized as an individual and as a business owner, I could not reach a certain level of success within myself and my business, I had to shift away from those type of individuals, and I had to go find other people that I can make a new connection with that can help me achieve my goals and do certain things in my life and my business that I wanted to, right? So when you shift, you're going to have individuals that you will be dealing with. But when you want to grow, unfortunately, guys, you're going to have to outgrow people, all right? And they're going to see that, because they are not on the same page, right? They're not on that same vibration, all right, pattern that you're on. And what this does, with the way I have really started to look at it, I don't look at it as a negative thing. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I used to, because again, back then it was just out of confusion. Like, why, you call people, they don't answer, okay? They don't call you anymore. Guys, I used to call certain individuals just to do a checkup. Hey, man, how you been doing, man? Haven't heard from you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. And you know what happened, guys? I start giving people, those type of individuals, the same treatment. Why am I calling you every month, every 2 months, or 3 months to say, what's up, man? Hey, how you I but you don't pay the favor? I was telling my buddy, I said, what's funny is there's a vendor right in the same office building as me that does vehicle wraps, right? And I have turned so many people that are in the same industry as me onto that vendor to get their vans wrapped, which means they have to set an appointment. And these guys know I'm in Lawrenceville, Georgia, right? These guys will go to this vendor, drop their van off to get wrapped for 2 or 3 days, and won't even call and say, hey, Courtney, I'm in town. Hey, Courtney, I'm going to be in your area, man. Just want to maybe come out of the office. Don't even attempt to reach out. And check this out. I turned them on to him. And again, guys, it used to bother me, but it doesn't anymore, because like I was telling my colleague, when I used to be a cheap cleaner, a cheap, service provider, I used to have a lot of clients, a lot of people that I used to work for, right? But then when I realized that these people were not on the same page as me with my growth, I needed to move away. I don't want, 100 people that are looking for a low ticket price. And I explained it like this. When you are growing, all right, when you're moving into a new direction and you need quality, all right, and I heard Les Brown say this, OQP, only quality people, and I live by that, right? Would you rather have 100 people paying you $100, or would you rather have 10 people paying you $1,000? I don't know. For me, I would rather have the 10 quality people paying me $1,000 than 100 people paying me $100, right? So what I'm saying is, guys, is that it gets to a point where you have to realize that you don't need a lot of people. You don't need to know a lot of people. You don't need a lot of friends. You don't even need a lot of associates. You don't need a lot of colleagues, whatever. You don't need a lot of Facebook friends, all right? Some people like to just have a whole bunch of Facebook friends just to say, I got a whole bunch of Facebook friends, all right? You want, and again, this doesn't apply to everybody, but for those that are looking for growth, and you start to understand this, that everybody can't grow with you. Everybody is not going to come with you, all right? That's when you truly understand that it's okay. It's okay if we lose connection. It's like that saying, some people are in your life for a reason, and some people are in your life for a season. And I had to remind myself of that sometimes it's okay to grow apart. And again, it doesn't mean it has to be negative. It doesn't mean it has to be some animosity or some anger behind it. It's okay. It's okay to go your separate ways and wish each other the best. Okay? But, when it does happen, and especially when you think there are people who should, root for you, who should be happy for you. Guys, unfortunately, I hate to say it. I have had some guys that I thought we were like this, and just shut me down. And I'm like, what did I do? And I realized I didn't do nothing. I did do something. I outgrew them. All right. And instead, I guess, again, it is what it is. All right. So just like this book says right here, focus on what matters. Focus on what matters, guys. And that's it. Focus on the right people. All right. The right goals. All right. The right mindset. Focus on that. Whatever applies to you and where you're trying to go in your life, in your future, and whatever can't come with you, it's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. Hopefully this video helps someone. See you in the next one.